What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GSPro round, quirky one. Kind of following up my video I just did with the Riverwalk Skills Challenge. A little bit of a different style of videos today, and different kind of GSPro look for you guys. This one definitely more quirky than the other ones. The Riverwalk was just kind of a cool course someone did with different holes that you can do different type of challenges with, like darts, skee ball, beer pong, breaking glass, that kind of stuff, different targets. Go check that one out. Really cool job by the designer. This one, definitely the most wild and out there course I think I've seen so far, or at least that I know of in GSPro. If you guys know of any really quirky courses, kind of along the lines of this, I know this one may be the furthest out there. Obviously a pretty fantasy, kids geared, more geared toward kids type of course. But if you know of any really quirky ones, I like mixing it up with my regular standard kind of 18-hole rounds here with the PGA Tour schedule and like actual courses with every once in a while kind of stuff like this. But we're doing Candyland. This designer was unseen, so there was only two tee box options. There was a par 3 and then a junior. The par 3 was a little bit longer, so obviously this is more towards kids, younger people. I'm kind of a big kid, so I figured I'd give it a go. But pretty cool if you had kids just starting out, maybe friends or family that come over and want to do something that's visually appealing, especially if you have a projector inside or something. Pretty cool looking course, but we're going to give it a go. I actually didn't know, I never did the skills challenge before, so I kind of walked through that and kind of showed you guys what was available for the first time, and didn't know that this was only the two tee box options for par 3 and junior. I was kind of expecting like a weird looking fantasy course, but I was expecting to hit drivers, so maybe we'll get through this one pretty quick and I'll play one more like actual course after this. I kind of want to hit driver. It's really nice out again. It's like 70-75, actually kind of humid out, so the ball was going a little bit further from my warm-up and then a couple shots that I hit in that skills challenge, so swing is feeling good. I did have a casualty. I donated a ball into the woods. I shanked, first time since putting up these newer nets, shanked one off the Hosel to the right with my approach wedge for that skills challenge. I went back there and looked, couldn't find it, so maybe I'll take another 5 or 10 minutes after and go find it. But these super fast balls I've been using for multiple rounds, they're pretty beat up anyways, so it wasn't like it was a brand new ball back there, but kind of unfortunate losing a ball in my own backyard, but it is what it is. Let's get into this one. Again, Candyland, I believe the designer was unseen, so really cool job. Just a par 3 course is 18 holes, so it's going to be pretty short. It's going to be mostly, you know, wedges, 100 and probably 150 and under for everything. But for the rundown, everything's linked down below in the description. I'd appreciate if you guys check out the Amazon link. Doesn't have to be any of these things particular, but if you just do any of your regular Amazon shopping and you click on one of those links before you go through with the checkout, gives me a small affiliate commission. Doesn't cost you guys a penny extra, and instead of Amazon just keeping that money, it would go to me. So a great way to support the channel at no additional cost. But Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, Callaway super fast balls, which I am now one down because I shanked one back there, DIY stance mat, 10x7 nets that did not unfortunately catch my shank, but kind of is what it is when I moved it back. The really loving the higher nets because I can hit full flop shots, which I did. There was a flop shot challenge in that last Riverwalk one, but moving the net back, I think it was like 6 to 8 feet. The old net before, it was the start of it was about here, so obviously when I shank something that bad, that probably still would have escaped the net anyways, but the ice cream cone kind of a dispersion with the net further back gets wider on those left and right shots. But let's look at the first hole flyover. I mean, crazy job so far, as you can tell by the designer on this one. So I'm going to do stick with the flyovers. We'll get an idea of what we're looking at. Get some ice cream gingerbread type of house, I guess, in the background. Pins in the front left. They were soft. I just did the recommended course settings. It was soft greens and I think normal fairways, maybe something along those lines. But first hole, they're all going to be par 3s, so first hole 98 yards, down 7, so we need about 91. I'm just going to go choke down approach wedge, see what happens. Hopefully I don't shank it like the one I hit before. Not terrible. It's going to fade, then maybe closer to 100. Yeah, a little bit long. Sit. Alright, on the green should be a par. onto the second hole we go. What is that thing? I mean, just amazing how you can have like super realistic, ultra realistic, like PGA style courses, but then also skill challenges and then something like this, all within the same software. Pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. Second hole, 77 yards, up about 2, so we got like 79. I have a feeling I'm going to be hitting this approach wedge a lot today. Not the best feeling considering I just shanked one, but hopefully we hit some decent. And like I said, I was kind of anticipating. I thought this was a full regular 18-hole course. Kind of wanted to hit driver and some of the longer irons again, but 77 yards. We'll leave it there. I've been kind of fading them a little more than I would really like to. I came out here today saying still want to focus on that release like I was last time, but just on my backswing kind of coming through, just having my back more towards the target as I'm coming through, come a little bit more from the inside, and just that feeling of kind of having my back still turned as I'm coming through versus kind of coming through too early extension, kind of coming up and out of it too early. But 77, another approach wedge. Should be decent, I think. May need to go just a little. Oh no, it's long too. All right, well, it's gonna be 2 pars. That's the problem with this club. My in-between shots, ideally I should probably just get an extra wedge that will gap out. This approach 770 approach wedge is 71 degrees, then I go up to, or what am I saying, 71. This approach wedge is 51 degrees, and then I go up to a 56. So maybe something like 54, maybe a 53 that's bent or something like that, maybe just something in between, so I can use this a little bit less and keep this more towards the 100 to 125 type of shot. But I seem to come up long on a lot of these where I'm trying to choke down and take some off of it. Third hole, yet another par 3. Obviously they all are on a par 3 course. Pretty cool Candyland though, that game. I used to love that when I was a kid. 87 yards, so same thing, approach wedge. Take a little bit off my 100-yard shot. That was toey, but still should be on the green. Luckily, soft greens on this one. I'm coming up long on these and they're sitting, which is good. Realistically, I should be closer to the inner circle on some of these, but I mean, if we can just hit the green every time. All right, 130, so we're gonna go up to a pitch wedge on this one. 4th hole, 130 up about 2 feet. I was smashing my pitching wedge. Hit it about 3 or 4 times on the range before just to warm up and get everything aligned. Had a couple that rolled out low 140s, and then I pulled one a little bit thin left and it rolled out to 150. So 130, where's the pin? A little bit on the, oh, it's right in the back too, yikes. All right, so I could probably hit in a full approach wedge actually, but I'm just gonna choke down a little bit on the pitching wedge. Toey again, but that'll probably work out. Sit. Even that I choked down. All right, well, there's a bird, I think. I choked down on that too, and I hit it off the toe, and we still got 131 out of it. The ball, I think that humidity in the air, getting into that warmer summer weather now. Ball's flying a little bit further. I can swing it a little bit quicker. Shorts and a t-shirt. Oh, we got like a rainbow looking thing. That looks like a rainbow candy rope thing in the background. I mean, how cool would this be, though, if you had, like, kids or younger family members that are getting into golf? Something that if you had a projector inside, like in your garage or something, you turn all the lights off and you had all these different vibrant colors popping in the background. Pretty cool experience. It would be pretty immersive, I would imagine. 74 yards. Gonna go back to the approach wedge. 1 under, though. Not that this type of course means a whole lot, but 74. These type of shots, I've been hitting this club so long, I, in my head, have more of a 50-yard shot in mind, and then it seems to carry way too much. Should be pretty close. I still may be on the long side. Wow, way long. That did not feel like a 100-yard shot. All right, we got work to do to save par on this one. We're right behind a lollipop. or at least near it. What do we got? 19 in the deep rough. Deep rough bluegrass. Just gonna go 60 and hit it about 20, 25, I guess. Maybe looking at a bogey here, go back to even. Pulled it a little bit left, but that shouldn't be bad. All right, snuck it in there. Save par, sticking at 1 under. On to the 6th hole we go. This is gonna be a pretty quick one, but 85. Trying to look. Obviously, I'm looking at a smaller screen back here with the sun and the glare and everything. You guys are probably seeing some intricate, cool details that I'm missing and not pointing out. But all the lollipops, I'm trying to see all the different grass. Kind of reminds me of Caddyshack 2 with the Jackie's Funhouse or Funland, whatever he called it, when he bought the club and turned the course into an amusement park. All right, 85. It's gonna be an approach wedge. Honestly, that same shot that I hit last time, I was trying to hit it in my head 50, get it to go 75, and it flew like 91. So something like that would be pretty good. It's gonna fade more than I want. Wow. Those do not feel like 100-yard shots. But that's been consistent with this club. It's not like today's the only day that I'm coming up long, and I did hit a couple on course that were, last time I played that tournament, came in 2nd place. I hit that approach wedge one time, and I flew it about 10 to 15 yards too long, so it's something I just gotta stop using that. I gotta use the 56 more, I guess, up towards like 75, maybe even close to 100, and then just start using that approach wedge only from maybe 90 at the lowest, and then more realistically 100 up to about 125, which is full. 17, we're in the rough. Not really looking at the lies. This is kind of just a fun whack it around type round, but 17 yards, gonna try to fly at about 15. Ooh, that's gonna be a little bit short. It's gotta roll, go. All right, bogey. Back to even. I'm gonna check the camera just to make sure I'm doing this. I want to make sure everything captures correctly. 14 minutes in and we're already almost halfway through, but playing going over. 7th hole, 113. What did that say? Up 7. So this should be better suited. Now, my luck, I'll probably take too much off of this approach wedge, but this would be better suited for this type of club, this distance. So we got 120. I can actually hit this pretty full. Been fading them a little more than my liking, so we'll go there, aim for the fattest part of the green, and hit this right around probably 90-95%, just in case I don't catch it great. Still get it there. Should be decent. Yeah, so that's where I need to. Well, that rolled out a little bit more than I thought, but that was a better distance for that type of club. I got to stick towards over 100 with that for like the 10th time, but hopefully I keep saying it and I actually take my own advice for something like that. All right, 8th hole, still even. Par 3, 107. Down about 2 yards, so 105-ish. Pin looks like it is back left. We're gonna aim right about there. Oh, that one was chunky and toey. That's gonna go. Hopefully it's on the green, but get a bounce. All right. I knew that was gonna be short. Par though. On to the 9th we go. Wow, look at those ice cream cones. I mean, even just the fact that like someone just took the time. I don't know if this was like a commission type of course. A lot of times people ask for certain courses, they commission them, and then eventually people either pay for the Patreons to get the exclusive courses. I may look into some of those, like $5-10 a month for really the high-end designers to get the exclusive courses. And then from what I've seen, generally they once a couple months, 6-12 months, whatever it is, goes by, they start releasing the older ones to the basically general GSPro public, and then keep putting the newer commissioned ones behind, I guess, the paywall you would call it. But ninth hole, 104. I don't think I did the flyover yet, so if I did, we're doing it again. Same thing, approach wedge. At least I'm getting my practice with this. I said last time I gotta come out here and hit this for like an hour, which I'm kind of doing, not on purpose. I actually thought I would be able to hit driver on this course, but all right, 100 yards. Should be in that ballpark, maybe 110. Oh, short. All right, 100 on the dot. Take that. Swinging easier. Goes to show my feel with this club is just not there. That one I thought may have gone a little bit too far, and we were short. The other ones I thought were going to be good, and we come up 10-20 yards long. 10th hole, 107. Is this the same? Weren't we just on this? Maybe not. I guess not. I thought this looks like the same hole. I thought we were just on 10. Maybe not. Getting delusional back here. No, I guess it's different. Same yardage though, or pretty much. Bunch of gingerbread houses, candy, lollipop type of trees. Definitely got that Candyland vibe. So we got 102 total. Same thing. Oh, it'll be on. That one felt like it might be a little bit too much again. A little bit long, 110. That's how the other one felt too. But we're on. Nice big soft greens for the kids on this one. Taking advantage of it. I'm extending my left arm into all these shots. All right, 146. This is longer. Up 2 yards too. So we got 148. Just gonna go 9 iron, I guess. We'll see where the pin is. Been extending my left arm just to try to get my strikes to be a little more consistent. I feel like extending that arm kind of puts me in relation to the ball almost the same exact spot every time, versus having a little bit of bend, which you can manipulate, kind of heel and toe strikes a little bit more, versus having things just a little more, I guess, kind of Bryson-like, a little more locked out and I guess robotic. Just hoping for just a tad more consistency. Seems to be working all right so far, but so I mean the pin's in the back. I gotta choke. I think I gotta choke this down just a little bit. We're gonna go for about there. I'll probably hammer a pitch and wedge and get it to the front, but we'll choke down about an inch, inch and a half on the 9. Oh, that's gonna be thin and long, or thin and short. All right, that was really thin and left. Better to be lucky than good though, I guess, as I always say. Still sticking it even through 11. 12th hole, 67, up about 4 yards. So we're looking at 71. I mean, we got a decent score going. I guess I'm gonna go approach wedge, despite everything I was just saying. Realistically, I just don't feel like I feel comfortable with 50 going up to about 60 with the 56 degree, but I don't know what a 70-75 yard shot would feel like with that, and I don't want to blast it by, so I got to work on that and hit some more shots with that. Maybe toss an extra wedge into the bag possibly, but we'll just try to hit the green for a par. That may need to go. That was thin again. Wow, and then that one. So I hit the other one thin and it came up way short. That one was thin and came up way long. 80 yards on that one. Jeez Louise. Could be a little bit of some misreads, just a little bit in there. from the R10, but that was a pretty poor shot. Dead center of the club face, just thin. What do we got? 14 left. I think if I press B, it'll show. All right, so we're clear. Just gonna be a 60. You guys are getting blocked out by this cake or ice cream, whatever it is. 15 yards, 60 degree. Hopefully put this close, save par. Guess I should have hit the 56. Should be decent. And of course, the Garmin didn't like that one, so we gotta do it again. That one felt pretty good about. May have been a little bit past 15, but that would have been right at it. Should be pretty similar. Right past the pin. A little bit too much again. Another par though. Alright, flying over to the 13th, which is yet again. Ooh, look at that thing in the background with the heart. Almost looks like kind of Olympic style with the flame ice cream cone type of thing. 93 yards. Up about a yard, so 94. Approach wedge. Better. Alright. Another birdie on the scorecard. I like these soft greens. 1 under through 13. 14th hole. 52 yards. We'll go to the 56 on this one. I think I may run out of storage space considering I just did the Riverwalk, which is about 40 minutes. It'll probably usually start it and stop it a couple minutes before, so that's probably like a 35-minute video. I'm afraid if I tried to do one more without going inside and exporting some of this camera footage, I'll run out of space. So I'll probably have to, once we finish this, go inside, transport the footage, and then come back out, and I'll probably do an actual round here. We'll see though. I'm gonna go 56. Someone is blasting music. Whoa, what happened? That felt pretty good. Did we hit something? Is there a way? I think there's a way to replay. I'm not going to take a mulligan. I don't know what happened on that. It only went. Well, that was a weird misread. I mean, the Garmin had it at 12 yards of carry, 15 in the game. That's strange. That was a glitch either with the R10 GSPro, the connector, somewhere in between there. That's strange. Huh. That felt pretty good. I thought that was going to be pretty close. Now we got 33. We're in the rough. Now I'm going to go 60, I guess. That's unfortunate. May need to go a little bit. Yeah, a little bit short. Alright, that's going to be a bogey. On to 15 we go. That was unfortunate. I should have been. I thought that was going to be really close to the pin actually as soon as I hit it. That would have actually. That would either been a par or a birdie, I would have thought, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. Not that this really matters. We're still even, but that definitely wasn't 12 yards. 15, 87 yards, up about 2. So like 89. Pins in the front. I guess it's going to be my nemesis right now, approach wedge. think this is the first par 3 course I played too within GSPro. Kind of a funny one to start on. That one might be long. That was hit solid. Yeah, a little bit long. I didn't swing super hard, but I knew as soon as it came off, that thing kind of shot off the club. Not a bad swing though. Like, I'm swinging it decent, which is why I want to actually play a course and hit driver, hit my kind of full array of shots with my bag. But 68. All right, we'll try the 56, I guess. Down almost 2 yards. So we're looking at 66. I think I hit one when I first put up the nets. I was trying out the 60. I was literally trying my absolute hardest to open up the 60 completely and swing like out of my shoes to see if I could even put it close to the top of the net, and I couldn't. But I think those were going about 60 or 70, like a full 60. So I think probably like 75%, 56 maybe. We'll see how far this goes. Kind of a guessing game, but it'll be, I guess, good if I try to start playing these more. Who knows? This could be like a 100-yard club. Oh, I chunked it. And we still got it there. Wow. All right, so that's, yeah, so if I had to guess, I hit that pretty heavy. Granted, these artificial mats, when you catch it heavy, it kind of drop kicks the ball, or drop kicks the club into the ball and almost like accelerates it somewhat. Obviously, it slows it down a little bit, but as opposed to chunking it and pulling up grass, it kind of just skips into the ball. But that one I choked down maybe inch or two and swung relatively hard. So this could possibly be like a 100-yard club if I hit it pretty full. And I'm thinking maybe more towards like 80, 85, 75%, considering we got 70 out of that and I hit it pretty chunky. Again, why I don't feel the best about playing these when it matters, kind of when I'm playing actual courses, but I guess this would be a decent one to kind of experiment with. All right, even through 16, 2 holes left, 17th hole, par 3, 116 down 5. So back to the old AW, looking at right around 110. Thin and toey, that's gonna have to go. Oh, that's gonna be an auto 3-putt for a bogey. Oh no, it's gonna let us chip it. All right, I like our chances from 13 yards. I think we can save par. So 13, not much. These are just pretty flat with the lies, so we just need soft greens too. So honestly, 13 yards of carry would still sit soft and stay, but 11, 12 would probably be a little bit better. It's probably closer to 10, but yeah, 10 yards of carry, rolled out 2 yards. Not bad, another par. All right, 18th and final hole. Again, let me know down in the comments you guys have any quirky courses like this. Definitely fun to switch things up and play these. Wasn't anticipating a full par 3 course, but it is what it is. I think of that flyover, I'm getting delirious of what I've done and haven't done because I'm kind of running through these pretty quick, but I'll do the flyover. If I just did it, my apologies, we just did it twice, but 97, up about 3, so right around 100. Approach wedge. Oh, that's gonna be long left. Or it might fade, but that was hit too hard. Yep. Knew as soon as I hit it. All right, another 13-yard shot. Let's see if we can pull this off again. And what are we? We're even. See if we can get out of here with a even par round for a change. Same shot as last time. 13 yards. Need I mean, I carried a 10 last time, which was fine. Oh, it's on a downslope, so even a little bit less. Maybe 10 will still be fine, but probably 9 would be better considering we're on a downslope. Should get it done. All right, hard to finish it off. So, I guess we'll take a look at the scorecard from Candyland within GSPro. Pretty cool round, pretty cool course. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, the rest were pars. Not a whole lot to look at. I guess we'll look at the stats. 27 on the front, 27 on the back, even par 54. 14 pars, 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, just like what I said. No drives, nothing there. 30 putts, 31 minutes, 56 greens, 56% greens rather, 10 out of 18. Should have been higher than that, but I was airmailing them with that approach wedge. Still, so my handicap did 0, just even on this one, basically scratch. Still, my average handicap is all jacked up. I deleted the Ferry Point round, and I thought restarting GSPro a couple times would reset things, but if you guys know, I've been mentioning it, I'm on a little bit of a delay of when I record these and post these, but if you guys are catching this, if you know how I can go in, I deleted the scorecard and I deleted the course with Ferry Point, but it's still taking into account that course, which was like, I finished it and there had to have been a glitch because it was like hurricane type conditions, and I ended up with like a negative 577 handicap for that course. So ever since then, my average handicap in GSPro is all jacked up, and it still has me at a negative 83, which is definitely not the case. Not that that matters a ton, but I would like it to be an accurate reflection of what I score back here and actually a true average, not something that's a crazy outlier that's affecting things. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You guys can see the settings. Stimp was 10, greens were soft, fairways were firm. Only 1,700 yards for the par 3, but the junior course was like half that. So something a little bit different for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know down in the comments if you know of any crazy, quirky, different type of courses like this, or skill challenge type of things that I can do within GSPro. Always like changing things up, but like I said, I think I'm going to go back up one of the, either this round or the skills challenge one, and then come back out here and have full storage capability just so it doesn't get cut off and get filled up, and play an actual round. Gotta decide what I want to play. I guess it's gonna have to be, I've been doing basically 2 either self-selected or subscriber requested courses, and then the third one has to be, just so I'm in order, a PGA Tour round. So I guess the next video you guys are seeing will be another PGA Tour schedule round. So check out those Amazon links. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.